Hi, my dog's licking her butt in the background, so you're gonna hear that. I'm trying to fix my Google TV, but or like my home thing, but it's not working obviously because it's a booty. But it's now officially nighttime. I usually do like midday, end of day videos, I think, or like I usually vlog in the sun when the sun's out, but it's nighttime. It's 9:15 here in South Texas, and it's hot as a motherfucker. And hi, so I want to first of all thank you guys for subscribing, and I'm sorry. Let me also apologize. Hi, welcome to my channel, and also I'm sorry. It is a mess here. It's a fucking mess. I'm a mess, but I'm trying to get better, which is all we can do, right? It's all we can do. Try to get better, try to do better, and that's what I'm doing. So first off, hi, hello, what are you guys doing? How are you guys? What's up, y'all? Hi, I see you girlies, what's up? Second of all, I'm sorry, okay? Third, if you see a piece of green something in my teeth, I just got done making like the world's most cheapest charcuterie board, and that's what that was my dinner. So we're not gonna talk about it. You see something in my teeth, don't mention it. Never happened. Complete fabrication. Didn't happen. So for you guys who are new to my channel, I am a Southern mom in the South, completely unhinged, kind of a swamp witch, if you will, and a certified hater and a total bitch. Hey, what's up? Okay. I am a coffee addict. I have severe ADHD, and hi, welcome to my channel. What's up? Can I get a in the comments? So I'm kidding. Okay, so hey guys. First of all, it's Lunasug coming up, which is tomorrow. It was from like sundown till tomorrow sundown, I believe. It is the first harvest of the season, and we're gonna go celebrate it tomorrow by going to the ocean, and then also we're gonna go over to my friend's house and bake goodies with the kids because they're also kind of like a non-Abrahamic family, and we are mostly a non-Abrahamic family, so we don't follow the Abrahamic traditions. We're kind of, like I said, a little bit pagan, a little bit this, a little bit that. So we're going to go ahead and do that tomorrow, but also I had a garden in the backyard. It was fantastic, immaculate, but it's been raining since the beginning of July, and I'm not lying. Since Hurricane Beryl, it has not stopped raining, and ever since we came back from New Mexico, it has been consistently raining, except for the past 2 days, today and yesterday. It did not rain. So, sorry, I know. Our garden was obliterated from the hurricane, and then like we harvested everything we could, and then my husband, he went out there with the ride-in lawnmower and just like took everything else out. Back to the earth to decompose, and then the chickens were able to go ahead and forage for little bugs and stuff like that and eat them, you know what I mean? And whatever we had left over just turned to seed and back into the earth, and then it's kind of like a volunteer free-for-all back there, because once that riding lawnmower hits peppers, it hit peppers, cucumbers, a couple watermelons that were already cracked open. He didn't just hit produce. My husband wasn't out there like a free-for-all sharp shooting produce on a riding lawnmower. He but he did accidentally hit a watermelon, and he was like, no, because it was so thick. It was so thick from a month of rain. The grass, it was insane. It was so crazy. Okay, so I put a little bit of music in the background to remind me and keep me on track of what we're talking about. We're talking about tomorrow's Lunasug. So I do have some stuff for my fall garden. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, other than to just completely unhinge like bitch. And that's something that I am good at, is like just like you grab your cup of coffee and we'll hang out and I'll tell you about my life updates, okay? And that's kind of like the vibe I'm trying to give you guys, but also like side note, like side note. Thank you so much, you guys. So anyways, grab a cup of coffee and come hang out with me, and I'm gonna tell you guys about my fantasy world, about how I want to plant a fall garden. excited. We got this from the UFO Museum in Roswell, New Mexico, because we're such little space hoes. And we went to the Crash Festival this year, and this is what the front says. It says, "Ask me about my butthole." Do not ask me about my butthole. So we're gonna drink from this side instead, okay? Okay, my husband thinks these are so funny. There was another one that was like, we have another cup exactly like this, but it says something else around here, and it was from a different shop in Roswell. What was it? It was like, oh, get in, loser, we're doing butt stuff or something like that. So, side witchy tip for all my witch bitches out there. Tomorrow is the 1st of the month. Get your little sugar. No, I wouldn't say sugar. I wouldn't do sugar. But you can get your little cinnamon clove mixture and blow it through your windows. Blow it through the front of your door. If you got a Rose of Jericho, make sure you're re-upping the water and cleansing crystals that you put inside of it and the coins for tomorrow, because it's the 1st of the month. I like to do a floor wash, and this month I did, like, you know those brooms you get during autumn that smell like cinnamon? Well, I collect those, 1 or 2 a year, and then now I have like 5 brooms in my house for the years that I've been collecting them. But what I do is I'll take one of them and I use it like as my besom or whatever, as my broom, and I will dip it in some cut and clear oil, some rue, and I put a couple other oils in there. What was the other one? It was cut and clear, rue, and oh, fiery wall of protection oil. And I will dip the broom in there, and I'll get like the corners of my house, and then I literally put the broom, I swipe it down on my doors, windows, and like where the floor mat area is, where people come in and out, because people bring a lot of shit to your house. You bring a lot of shit to your house. We invite shit into our house all the time. So it's important to at least physically cleanse an area, not only with like actual floor cleaning, but to spiritually cleanse the area too, because we collect shit throughout every day. I know I do personally. I collect so much, like in my headspace, so much anger and frustration and collective and I bring that bullshit into my house, and then I gotta like get it the fuck out and try to remember to ground myself into who I am, instead of like let everybody piss me off, because that's not cool. You got itchy butt? So, fall garden. Let's talk about the fall garden. 1st of the month tomorrow. Do not forget to 1, pay your rent, 2, blow that cinnamon through your front door. Cucumbers. I love cucumbers. I love pickles. I have perfected my pickling recipe this year, and so I love cucumbers. They're so amazing, and I only use them for pickles. I don't actually like eat cucumbers because I don't really like them. It's just me. I'm not a cucumber bitch, you know what I mean? But I am a pickle bitch. So I like pickling cucumbers. Eggplant, I've never grown this, but I do like the eggplant, I think Parmigiana. I love that from like Olive Garden. Do not make fun of me. Don't do it. Okay, but I want to try to grow this year. Pumpkins, I need to hurry up and get these out. I should have had them out at the beginning of the month of July, but maybe we can get these by October, November. Definitely autumn. They'll come out in autumn, but I got the triple treat pumpkins. They look like this. Everything was like 20 to 50% off these seeds, so that price is not accurate. Don't even pay attention to it. I got the Jack B. Littles, these little tiny pumpkins. I got some Big Kahuna green beans for the garden. I love green beans. I am a green bean bitch. I love a little green bean. Fry it up in butter, bacon grease. Put some lemon pepper, garlic powder, and Cajun seasoning on it. I fucks with green beans. Green beans is good. And we're from the South, so it's just the thing. Brussels sprouts. I've never grown Brussels sprouts before. I have no fucking clue. It says it's container friendly. I think that what I would like to do is try to start a raised garden bed, because initially outside, it was just me like by myself, because the garden was kind of like my thing, like psychotically. with a fucking pickaxe, like digging the shit out of the ground and ripping it up, and then throwing, I collect like all of my hay from my chicken pen that's covered in like feathers and poop and stuff like that, sometimes broken eggs, and I collect that and I'll mix it with the soil and I'll till it up together, mix it really nice so we have like a good little thing going on. And I plant in the ground, in ground planting, but I want to try for autumn to have a raised bed. So I think we're going to be on the lookout for some, what are they called? Pallets. So we could just use those guys. Yeah. And I'm probably still going to do the whole, that was weird. I heard a dog, but it sounded way closer than it was. Oh, look at this. I got a pillow right here. I got one right here. You know why? Look at that. Exactly where I put my thumb and my finger. I must have had some grease on my fingers when I did that. And I gave myself like an idiot. So anyways, okay. Then I got some Kentucky Wonder green beans. Are these indeterminate? Or they're heirloom? I didn't even check. Or I'm sorry. I don't know if these are the ones that vine or if they're 7 inches long. Wait, no, that's not it. Pole snap. Oh, is that the ones that go up? I meant to get bush green beans. This is a bush. Damn it. So this is a bush one. Bushes, I enjoy the bush green beans better. I grew some green beans this year and the bush ones, they were like that big. Something happened. Something happened. And I had a little hot mess of depression. So yeah, I got some more buncheon onions to grow in. I have like Folgers cans. I drink a lot of Folgers coffee. So I saved my coffee cans. I drill holes in the bottom. I put dirt in them, and like that's what I use for these guys. And I usually just set it and forget it. And the humidity and the water, the rain and the humidity around here basically takes care of a lot of my potted plants. So I figure if I had a raised garden, the days that I am a little too depressed to go out and like garden and tend the garden or whatever, because it's hot as fuck and the mosquitoes are dense and thick, and then my hair wraps around my neck and starts choking me and I'm like, ah! So anyways, and then I got this Halloween blend pumpkin mix as well. So that's just a pile of seeds I got. I have some more seeds that I hide all over the house because I'm a little bit of a pack rat. And I have a little bit of a problem. So what I do is I get home, I'll leave stuff in a bag. I'm that stupid skank. I leave stuff in a bag. And then I will go ahead and when I finally see the bag, like when I notice that it exists, I'm like, oh my God, I never took those seeds out of that bag. Like, who does that? That's weird. What is your problem? And I start harping on myself. I'm like, let's put those seeds up. I take the seeds out of the bag. I place the bag with the other bags in the bag pile, and then I'll put the seeds somewhere stupid. So I know where the pumpkin seeds are. They're in my other singing bowl. I have like a singing bowl, a gigantic, like, I think it's for, okay, I have one for the third eye. I think this one's for the root chakra. I have a root chakra singing bowl, I think, or a sacral chakra singing bowl. I have one of those. I'll have to go look again, see what it is. I should probably use it, but no, you know what I use it for? Seed storage. I put my seeds in there, which is kind of funny because if it is a sacral chakra, that's hilarious. That's funny. And if you know, you know. So next I want to talk about this book. I got this book about 2-3 weeks ago maybe. I read it. I didn't like it too much, but I suggest that you read every book you can. This one was more kind of like, do you remember Tumblr in 2013, 2015, 2012? It was kind of like reading a very long Tumblr post. And just their voice was a little kind of like mine. And it's fine. But I love the Fae. And this is really specifically about Irish fairy. Irish fairies. Ireland. Fairies in Ireland. Not Scotland. They like to make that distinction. They're not talking about Seelie and Unseelie. They're talking about Irish fairy stories. I watch a lot of the Scary Fairy Godmother, and I love working with the Fae. I love the Fae, absolutely. Bit of a Fae myself. But yeah, I love the fae. So any book about fairies, you know, send them my way, tell me about them. But I didn't so much like the voice of that one because it was, like I said, it was too much like a Tumblr post from like back in the day, and I was like, that's weird. It made me feel weird. And it's like, it's not their fault at all. And I'm not knocking the author, but it's just, it wasn't my brand that I like to have, which is just basic information. When I'm doing research, I love a good academic standpoint and less kind of like Tumblr posts. I don't know how else to explain it. I used to be very active in the pagan community back in the day, on Tumblr, and there was a lot of people that were like really shitty, like mega shitheads, that were totally fucking entitled. I totally forgot what I was talking about. My son had to borrow my air spray for his room. Yeah, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, yeah, oh wait, that's right, Tumblr back in the day. A lot of shitty like gatekeepers in the pagan community that were like, and a lot of people fighting each other over stuff. And I was like, ew, ew, brother, ooh, what are you doing? Stop that shit. Stop. The world is big enough for everybody to exist. Shut the fuck up. But I'm so bad because I grew up in the South. I used to be in the Christian church, deep in there and deep in that. And I used to like work for the church. I used to do summer stuff for them. I used to be a puppeteer for low-income families, and we would like go do puppet services at different like daycares and stuff, and also at Shriners Hospital in Galveston, which is like a hospital for like children and burn victims. And so we used to do like puppeteering for them. So I used to be a puppeteer, right? And I had practice. That was a huge thing. We had to practice in the mirror. That was a huge thing. And yeah, Vietnam flashbacks. The kids were awesome. The church sucked. But so I used to be like hardcore Christian, and then I wasn't. And I discovered paganism when I was younger, and it just felt right. It just felt so right. And it empowered me to be a real human being again. So I left the Christian church or whatever. I tried to leave, and my friends kept trying to bring me back, and they were like, you've changed. I was like, yeah, because they're all lying to you. But also there was like a lot of abusers at the church I went to, and I was like, I started waking up, you know what I mean? And I was like, this is so fucked up. As a kid, I was like, ah. So I used to go to Walden Books in the mall with the money I got from my allowance. I'd save it up over the weeks and tell my mom that I was buying like Burger King stuff or something. But instead, I was saving my money to buy books and book socks because I wasn't allowed to read that kind of information as a child. So I used to hide my books in book socks and hide them inside my pillow, and it was such a bizarre time. I can't imagine having to live, like, can you imagine in this day and age living with somebody who wouldn't allow you to read a book? Anyways, yeah, that was just crazy. It was a crazy time of my life. Anyways, tomorrow's Lunasug. I keep bringing it back to that, but we're gonna go to the beach. We're going to enjoy that, and then we're gonna go, we do a lot of fishing, and we harvest our own meat from the fish we eat. Catch, clean, cook. Okay, we do that. Number 2, other than like telling you guys that we live in the South and stuff like that. Another thing today, I got the Chappell Roan CD in the mail, and I ordered it, and it's so different from back in the day because I've decided to start buying physical media again, to have a physical media library. Like Disney Plus and streaming services just yoinks and edits their videos on their streaming services, and it's giving Mandela effect, but it's not. It's just like gaslighting. And they're like gaslighting you, like, it's always been like that. And then girls on TikTok will be like, these fuckers are lying, and they'll like pull something up and they'll be like, here's the fruit of the loom cornucopia. You know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen that shit? Or that bitch was like highly like fucking detective like on it, and she found out that the fruit of the loom people were fucking lying about the cornucopia. Like it was there back in the day. And she even got some like clothes she found. It was crazy. She was like, they're just fucking lying to us. And they do that. It's gross. Don't even go and look up Plum Island. Or how many times the Atlanta, Georgia CDC has had a outbreak or an accidental mosquito release. Okay, don't look that up. Like whatever you do, just like don't look it up. So anyways, oh my god, speaking of that shit, down the way, what was that? Down the way, they were gonna like open a facility. Okay, we get hurricanes here, right? They were gonna open a facility where they breed and raise monkeys to like do like disgusting testing on them. And I had a fucking mental breakdown. Because I was like, wait, what? And like, we're gonna buy 500 acres. It'll be enclosed. The monkeys won't get out. My charger's not working. And like, the monkeys won't get out. It'll be fine. It'll be 500 acres. But I was like, bitch, we have mosquitoes down here this big. They're big and they're scary and they drink animal blood too, right? So I was like, they're gonna travel. Whatever you put in those animals is gonna travel to the rest of the county. I was like, can you please like not? And they're like, we're gonna put it right up on the edge of the wildlife reserve. And I was like, are you what? I was like, no. And they were like, and there's a river running through there, so maybe we dump some chemicals in there. No, they didn't say that, but you know what I mean. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. And I was just like, maybe I shouldn't eat anything out of the Gulf. No, I'm kidding, but like, yeah. I'm a little fisherman. I'm a little fisher lady, and I do be fishing. We have a boat and we go fishing. It's not a cool boat. We ain't rich, we po. It's a Bobby Boucher boat. It is old. It is like 45 years old, on its last leg. Sometimes it don't start. Sometimes we're just out there and it's like, and we're like out there in the water, kind of like, I guess we're gonna still fish. I guess we're gonna keep fishing while this boat figure out if I want to start or not. And we thought about buying a new boat. We got this close to buying a new boat, and then we were like, we didn't buy a new boat. But it works 6 out of 10 times. So, I mean, it starts. And here's the thing. It won't start unless it's in water. So you never know until you're out there on the boat ramp if the boat is going to start. I love that boat though. I don't know. Almost broke my spine on it. I slipped and fell and busted my ass, and then I caught a big ass fish. And then you know how like people hold the fishes like this, or like they hold the fish all like cool and hardcore. Well, I held mine like a little girl holds like a stuffed animal. It was like hugging it. Like it was all stupid. I was like hugging it. Like this is my fish. Like girl power, my fish. But yeah. So tomorrow, fishing, beach. I'd like to throw the pumpkin seeds out there at least. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe, those pumpkin seeds into the lawn and see what happens. Just see what happens. We still have okra growing, which is pretty cool. And I'm really grateful for that. But the ants and mosquitoes, I'm over it. I'm over the humidity. I'm over the rain. If it ever rains again, it's too soon. It's too soon. If it ever rains again, it's too soon. Because I can't handle it. I fucking can't handle it. What else? We have a chicken that's laying an olive, like a pretty egg. It's like a blue olive color. And it's the first, I thought it was a fake egg. Like, it's the first chicken. I don't know who's laying the egg. Everybody's laying eggs right now. And it's so cool because we have like 1, 2, 3, like maybe 7 or 8 or 9. Like 7 to 9 birds laying right now, which is like success to me. And I'm like, yes, that's so great that the girls in the back are laying eggs. Like, woo, you know? but one of them is laying an olive egg, and it's so pretty. I've never had a bird like that before. So I was like super fucking excited because like I said, we bought ceramic eggs and they were olive colored, like blue olive, whatever, tealish, you know, and we put them in there. And so I was like, oh my god, these birds, they keep kicking this stupid ceramic egg around, what are they doing? And I go and pick it up, I'm like, I only bought one ceramic egg, there's 3 of them. And then I was like, oh my god, we have an olive egg, that's so cool. I'm so excited. What are you doing on my seeds? You itching your butt on my seeds? But yeah, it's hot. I hope tomorrow turns out good. Today was not the best day. We went to the trails and they were closed, so we had to hop a fence. And before you get on to me about that, I don't care. So we hopped the fence to get to the trails because they were closed at a public park. And then we went back there and there was just so many mosquitoes. And even though we were like basically covered in DEET and mosquito spray, basically, she's a brat. Basically, so okay, so what are you doing? So basically, we jumped the fence, we went to the trails, and she wants to rub her tummy. We went to the trails and we saw that there's so many downed trees. There were so many downed trees on the trails. There's so many downed trees on the trail that we couldn't go back there and explore. It was an adventure now in like hindsight or whatever, but in foresight, today was, what are you knocking everything down for? I was like, it was such a letdown because I wanted it to be like a certain way in my head, and then in real life it didn't translate to that. So for a good couple hours I was just like in my own like feelings about it, and then and then I don't know, and then it's fine now or whatever. But I will hopefully talk to you guys tomorrow, and if I don't, I'll update you guys. I tried to vlog a couple of days ago and then today earlier, but I had been so angry and kind of depressed. I think like I'm in the part of my cycle where I'm getting moody and frustrated and upset with everything and slightly sad. I gotta go take my medication. I forgot to take it today. And so I'm gonna go do that, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Don't forget, tomorrow's the 1st, so do all your stuff, okay? And pay your mortgage and rent and all the bills you need to pay. Okay, all right, bye.